And again, this is all pretty standard. This is all pretty standard Zerg versus Terran right now. A lot of how well Zerg can do, or I'm sorry, a lot of how well Terran can do later in the game depends on how much damage Zerg can do in these attacks here. So right there, Calm losing one Mutalisk. You know, can he come in here? Can he kill enough Marines? And no, again, Flash is just, wow, 3 Mutalisk kills. I don't know if you could hear the crowd there, but Calm is losing Mutalisk here and not getting kills for them. Actually, microing there. That's actually something I've done quite often when I try to micro Mutalisk, is you bring them in and then you don't actually get a shot off because you're trying to pull them out so fast that you bring them in to get a shot and then you actually don't get anything. One shot off and a much better cluster of Mutalisks here, but I feel like Calm is just taking too many hits on these Mutalisks. And Flash so far, other than initially losing a few SCVs, really is not losing a whole lot here. We are going to see a possible third expansion going up, as you can see there, but I think Calm is kind of holding off at this moment. He might put it up here in a moment. Again, Mutalisk really not doing anything. Oh, not even able to take out that turret, even though the turret might burn down, which it might possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if Flash is able to bring an SCV over to it. He does. See, that is the micro of Flash. Flash already has an SCV over there repairing that single turret. A lot of other Terran players would have just let it burn down. Oh, but it's all in vain anyway. The turret goes down. Maybe gets a couple extra missiles off there before it goes down. And, pardon?
He got the other turret as well.
Yeah, he did. He got both turrets. And going in, actually getting more SCV kills. And Flash, I think, might have thought that the harassment was kind of over with because he kind of moved his Marines back out of permission. Oh, and a lot of turrets at the top there. So Flash is definitely prepared in his secondary. But you notice this gap here. There's this giant gap where Calm is able to go in and get quite a few SCV kills. I think that even though Calm has lost quite a few Mutalisks and he's going to lose another one there at the end, I think Calm's done a good job. He's kept Flash in his base right now, and I'm just waiting to see. It looks like Calm is really going hardcore Mutalisk here, and the thing that worries me about just hardcore Mutalisk play is that hardcore Mutalisk play against Flash I have not seen be very successful. So unless Calm has something, you know, tricky up his sleeve, or he tries to go for some sort of Mutaling build, Flash's Medic Marine control is just so good that I found that Zerg players just going all Mutalisk tend to get exactly what's happening right now. They tend to just lose Mutalisk out there in the field. So we're going to have to see here right now. Calm is, again, going in and microing, not getting any shots off on those Marines. That one Marine is almost dead, and he can't quite kill him. Oh, my gosh. Calm just losing a lot of Mutalisks here and not getting a lot of kills. Lings are not even speed upgraded at this point, so it doesn't look like Calm is going to go for any sort of Mutaling attack. Calm able to pick off some Marines here to kind of whittle things down, but oh my gosh, Flash. Just, and a failed attack, a block there, if it was intentional or not, by Flash blocking the Lings in the back, and able to get to the Marines, medic block there. And Flash is going to rejoin this group up here, and Calm now is actually microing a little bit better here, able to pick off some more Marines. But again, he is right now just not producing a whole lot. He has the third expansion that's just now getting drones. And Flash, it looks like Flash has the starport up right now, so we're probably going to see Science Vessels out fairly quickly. The Science Vessels are going to be able to counter the Mutalisk with the Irradiate whenever that goes up. So that's something that Calm has to worry about right now. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I'm waiting to see something spectacular, I suppose. And Calm is able to really whittle down this group despite losing Mutalisk. And you know, but if you guys look at the food count right now, Calm is down by about 20. And Flash is getting into macro mode right now, and this is what you have to worry about with Flash. When Flash goes into Terminator Terran macro mode and just starts building, see, he can even afford to lose these units out here on the field. Look at that, we got 6 medics over there. I'm not sure if he'll be able to save any of them. Nope, it looks like all the medics are going to go down. But Flash this whole time has been building more Marines. He has 5 barracks right now going up. In fact, I think a 6th one. Actually, that might be another starport going up. No, Flash actually has not been macroing that much, has not been building a lot of Marines. He's just kind of right on the cusp of doing that, but he does have a buttload of turrets in his base, so he actually has a fairly small Medic Marine force right now. but a lot of them are going to be built right now. And Calm just now getting up the third base, getting the mining going. So Calm spending a lot of money on Mutalis, not doing a whole lot of damage. Nothing I would say extremely impressive here. Oh, but actually sniping the medics, which is not a bad move at all because there's only 2 medics in this group and actually killing quite a few of these Marines. Calm is going to be able to clean up this medic Marine group, which is pretty good. The problem is Flash has so many turrets in his base. Calm does not have quite enough Mutalis right now to go in and snipe the turrets. I think... Well, he might have barely enough to go in and snipe the turrets out, but we do see the Hydralisk Den going up, as we saw earlier, so it looks like Calm is finally going to get some Hydralisk, try to get some Lurker tech up and go in with some Lurkers and Mutalisk. That could be pretty effective. You know, one thing to bear in mind in this whole ordeal is that Flash has not gotten any sort of harassment out on Calm. So even though Flash right now definitely is macroing, he is definitely going to be pumping out the units, which, oh, look at that. All his Marines are coming out there right now. The Science Vessel is finished researching. Irradiate is going to be up there, and we are going to see an Irradiate come out there. There's Irradiate. Oh, no, and Calm actually lost 1 or 2 Mutalisks out of that, and very, very few Mutalisks left. That's one thing the Irradiate does, is it can give a commentator like me an idea of exactly how many Mutalisks there are because they're always clumped together and you can't see them. Flash, being the baller he is, probably already scanned that top base right now, is going to be able to go in, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to clean up. Oh, but a block there. Lurker E egg block. Nice move by Calm. The Lurker eggs obviously take forever to kill, and it's on the ramp, so a lot of the Marines might not have sight on there. Is he going to be able to cancel it in time? And not canceling the egg, so losing the gas on there. Unfortunately, the Lurker's coming up, but Flash could technically take out that Lurker. He has plenty of Marines to do that, even with the Mutalisk. And there is the Stim coming up. Going to try to take out the Lurker, but Marines accidentally... Oh, and the Lurker pops almost instantly. And the Scourge getting taken out as well. And, oh! But a great move, able to take out most of the Marines there by Calm, but... Unfortunately, oh, and losing all the defense he has. Calm, and I don't see any other units. Oh, and there goes the Lurker, goes down. Wow. Just I don't know. I feel like, I mean, right now both players are playing very, very standard, and Calm I feel like is just kind of lackluster. And there's the move out. I mentioned before, Flash gone into macro mode. He had the factories, he has the barracks, he has 4 science vessels pumping from his 2 starports there, and I have a feeling that we're probably going to see a GG in about the next 5 minutes or so of this game. That's 6 barracks. There's the 2 science, or 2 starports. There's the tank, or there's the factory come out. Irradiate's going down on 3 of the Lurkers. The Lurkers are going to go down. Plenty of science vessels, not enough Scourge. At this point, oh, and wow, okay, taking out 1 science vessel there. Calm already GG's, not even 5 minutes. Calm, just unimpressive in the mid-game. Was able to actually get quite a bit more harassment done than I thought he could, but he really is going to have to step up his game if he's going to beat Flash. I hope we don't see a 3-0 Zerg face stomp by Flash, but Flash right now, just absolutely solid. Just absolutely solid play. Did his Medic Marine thing. And, well, hopefully the next game will be a little bit more exciting. But, you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys came here to see Flash win. But I'm sure just as many of you guys came here to see Flash lose, because we all love upsets. So there's Calm looking a little bit down. There's Flash looking like a robot. And we'll go on to game 2.